What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Marty coming to you with another video. Here to do a review for Marvel Studios' special presentation, Werewolf by Night. We are now in the Halloween season, and so I had to decorate a little bit because I love Halloween. I even had to rock my Horror Nights no hoodie right here. But this movie couldn't have been, you know what, it's not even a movie, it's a special presentation, but it's almost like a mini movie because it is under an hour. But still, if people want to call it a movie, let's go ahead and call it a movie. This was perfect. Really perfect for the Halloween season. This was my first introduction to these characters. I only knew of Werewolf by Night because when Moon Knight came out, I heard that he was first introduced in Werewolf by Night. And then also I've heard of Man-Thing. And that's honestly about it. But with this, I finally got to learn, and honestly, it was truly amazing, everything about it. Werewolf by Night is a simple story, a story of a man, Ulysses Bloodstone, who passed away, and so he gathers all these hunters into his home, like a little mansion, and they have a ceremonial hunt. So they have to go hunt this monster, and whoever wins it, and whoever kills the monster, and also collects the Bloodstone, will take the Bloodstone to have forever. Jack and Elsa are the main characters in this story. And Jack, as we all know, this is a spoiler review, so as we all know, happens to be the werewolf by night. And I really love his character. The way he portrayed Jack, I felt like some type of innocence to him. He's wrapping the makeup of his ancestors, and like all the hunters, they all go around talking about their kill count, and his was at 100, and the second person was, I believe, in the 50s. And when he first said his kill count is 100, I was like, I don't know, that sounds too fishy, you know. Elsa is the daughter of Ulysses Bloodstone, and she disappeared from the family. And Verussa, who is the stepmother, Elsa's stepmother, just like completely hates her, just doesn't stop talking crap about her, of how she was the biggest disappointment in Ulysses' life. And because she is obviously the daughter, she has a part in this whole ceremonial hunt. And her character is a badass. She's just, you know, nonstop. She's strong, she's courageous, and I just really dug her character. And I have to say, I think my second favorite character in this movie was Verussa. Like, don't get me wrong, Jack and Elsa are, you know, amazing. The actors who portray them were amazing, and I really loved them. But I think I'd put Verussa over Elsa. I just hated that woman so much. I thought she was very creepy, very mean. And whoever that actor is, man, she portrayed that character really, really well. Like I said, I hated her so much. But man, I mean, I have to acknowledge just the powerhouse that actor did portraying that character. And so everyone goes on the hunt to find the monster that has the Bloodstone. And come to find out, it's actually Man-Thing. Man-Thing is a monster that they're all trying to hunt and kill, but Jack is actually there to save him. Like I said, Elsa's a badass, and oh my god, this movie is so bloody and so gory. You know, arms being chopped off, people being disintegrated, people being cut up. It's really crazy how Marvel did this, because obviously we're not known to seeing this side of Marvel. And so in this special presentation, it's almost like a rated R feel. Elsa kills a guy so bloody. Actually, she kills two people. She kills one inside the little arena part, and then one towards the end inside the house. But it's just, it was so cool. I mean, it had me on the edge of my seat. And when Jack and Elsa cross paths, they actually kind of like form a little pact. Jack calls Man-Thing Ted. And so when Jack tells Elsa, you know, if you see him, just look at him as a friend, you know, call him by his name, Ted. Jack and Elsa help Man-Thing escape, and at the end, Elsa grabs the Bloodstone that was behind Man-Thing, and Jack was about to grab it, but he is like sent back by a powerful force, which is the Bloodstone. Monsters are, weakened to that. It is like basically a kryptonite to them. So Verusa was like, let's see what kind of monster you are. And then basically the second half of this movie is just bonkers. Verusa puts Jack and Elsa in a cage. Elsa says that the Bloodstone will help transform you in seconds. And so Verusa comes out, shines the Bloodstone at him, and he transforms. And oh my god, the scene that we see in the trailer where, someone is transforming, which obviously now in this case is Jack. Jack is transforming behind Elsa, but the camera is zoning in on Elsa's face while, the transformation of Jack, his shadow, is in the background. Honestly, scene was just amazing. I truly love that. You just see the terror in her eyes as the camera is just widening in, coming into her eyes, her face, and also while the transformation is happening behind you. Like, even right now, just explaining it, I'm getting chills about it. Like I said, it's in the trailer, so I mean, if you guys don't watch the movie, if you guys watch the trailer, it's in there. That was one of my most favorite scenes in this whole special presentation. Werewolf by Night breaks loose and all hell breaks out. There's also another scene almost similar to that where they go into like a hallway where Werewolf throws one like guard into a hallway, and then there are like 5 other guards coming out, but the camera just stays in this one area, and there's a door behind that's like slowly closing, and as it's happening, the werewolf is just ripping these people apart. Like, it's so awesome and gruesome too, especially how they added this nice little touch with the blood splatting all over the camera, literally. And I don't know, I think it happens about like 3 or 4 times. The way he cuts people up, bites people, and like rip the stomach apart. I couldn't tell. It was the ripping the stomach was like the first blood that went onto the camera. Honestly, that it's just so amazing, guys. I cannot stress this enough. You guys gotta definitely take a peek at this and watch this, because it will not let you down, I promise you. Verusa takes down Werewolf, but then Elsa is able to like Scorpion, get over here, her back onto the ground, and then like is able to have Werewolf escape. But there was actually a moment of recognition where the werewolf, recognized her. I didn't mention right when he was transforming. Before that, he was started smelling her and even her clothes, and he's like, I need to remember you. And then she asks, like, did it ever work? And he said, yeah, once. And so back when he attacks her after Elsa saved him, like I said, there was just a nice, beautiful moment of recognition. You can see that Elsa is terrified, but they're not breaking eye contact, and then she puts his hand on like his face, and he leaves her alone and he takes off. Verusa comes out again. I keep thinking this girl is dead, but no. And she comes down and she's like, Elsa, you let him get away. I can't do it like her. She did it perfectly. But then as she's about to like, shoot her with a gun, I believe, or, attempt to kill her, Man-Thing comes out and just obliterates her. It was just a perfect ending to Verusa. Now she can join Ulysses. As Elsa takes the Bloodstone and sits down, and I didn't mention this before, but I'm sure y'all saw from the trailers how this special was in black and white. She sits down with the Bloodstone, and then the black and white just slowly starts disappearing, and now we have actual color. At the end, Man-Thing and Jack were together, and they just had a little funny conversation. But what my thoughts on this was really something special. As it really says, special presentation. It was really special. This is a different side of Marvel that we have not seen yet. And honestly, right from the beginning, because I didn't mention this, but right from the beginning, you're in for a treat, because the Marvel Studios logo with all the comic book characters, as that's happening, the color changed black and gray, and then there are also slashes going through the title cards, and each slash has like a scream to it. And so we're like, oh, like this is gonna be something. And even the music changed too, which I gotta give a big round of applause too for the composers, because the score was so, it was so chilling, it was so ominous, like it just fit perfectly with what was going on. But as I was saying, people, y'all need to check this out if you haven't already. This is a different side of Marvel. This Werewolf by Night special was so bloody. It was glory. Even had its funny moments too. And there were these characters that people can not relate to, but people can, find joy and interest in them. It's always great to see these characters, especially that we know from the comics, brought to real life. And for me, because I only ever heard about them like once or twice, I'm happy that I got to see these characters and know more about them, and then it has me wanting to see them in more projects. But yeah, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? Have you guys seen it? Are you guys looking forward to it? I mean, I think you guys should, especially even for the Halloween season. But whatever y'all thought, comment below and let me know. And if you haven't already left a like and subscribe, please do so. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.